it was such a long line. I'm not complaining. First world problems. But oh my goodness. What? What? What's it called? Steak Shack? Shack Steak? I got bacon cheese fries that I asked for. Bacon and cheese on the side. Yo! I had a good day today. I was thinking about all the negative shit, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to do that no more. I'm trying to change the narrative. And I'm just thinking about all the good shit that happened, and I just gotta be hella grateful for every day that I am here on this earth. Oh, it's a cheese. Oh, it's... So yeah, I think I'm getting more comfortable with the camera. I used to feel like every time the camera would turn on, I would just be a deer in the headlights and not know what to talk about, but, you know, I'm not going to think too much into it, and I'm not going to talk down upon myself or about anybody else. You know, I'll share my stories, and no one was there. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but, you know, we're going to get better at them. This is yuzu pomegranate lemonade. Pomegranate yuzu lemonade. I am a sucker for some pomegranate and lemonade, so why not get the best of both worlds? Yo, all the cats are here. You cannot have cheese. So we have 4 cats. I know that is excessive. To me, that's not a lot. I want more. I love animals. Out of all the things that I've wanted to do in my life, I would not mind having a rescue. Then you can't see him. You better not come over here, Milo. Oh, there he goes. I swear to God. So this is the downside of having cats. They just be all up in your shit all the time, not giving a fuck. And they know better, but they don't give a fuck. Man. I'm a little nervous about my camera dying because I didn't charge it properly. Or enough, rather. But my phone won't stand with the... Oh my goodness. Okay. He loves cheese. Milo loves cheese, and I forgot about this part, so this is going to be a problem. Welcome to their show. Welcome to Milo's world. We're just living in it. So yeah, I had a good day today. I have a seasonal job. I don't want to say where it's at or what I'm doing, but it's not anything illegal. But if it was, hey, live your life. Do you. Milo. I've only had Shake Shack one time before, and I wasn't that impressed, but I think it was just one of those things that I wanted to hate because everyone else loved it. But when I seen this shroom burger, it's as good as MUKBANGers make it look like. Oh yeah, my seasonal job. Oh my god. So it's a busy day. Milo. But I only worked a small shift. So I like it when it's busy because when it's slow, working in retail is just painful. It's a fun job. I really like it a lot. It's something I've always wanted to do. There goes Othello, the all black kitty. Milo loves straw, like straw wrappers. This is really good. Alright, Tic Tac. I'll hand it to you. And there are no hormones, no antibiotics, quote unquote, healthy meat. Not gonna shit my brains out like Chipotle. Chipotle meat always has me fucked up. Oh my god, I gotta put my shit on airplane mode. So, I've been there for, well, it feels like a few months now, but it's only been a month going on 2. I've gotten more comfortable, like, you know, talking to customers and all that, and knowing about the products. And I've never been a seller, you know, I'm not a pusher. Because I don't like it when people are like that with me at the store. Like, I appreciate the help, I do. I hate being ignored, but if somebody just wants to be left alone, just leave them alone. Say hi, how are you, follow up with them. Cool, okay, thanks, bye. But my very last customer, I didn't think too much of it. I just went with the flow. And I showed her all these things without having the notion that she was going to buy anything. And she bought a hell of a lot of stuff that I specifically recommended. And I got some kudos, and that always feels good, especially after you have a rough week or a shitty week prior. Like, it's Sunday right now. And I really wanted Chick-fil-A, but I always, Milo, I always get a craving for Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. There's an Amine song. I don't know how you say this artist's name, and I'm sorry if I fuck it up. Amine. I know he'll never see this. He won't at me, but it's Amine. He hates it when people mispronounce his name, but I can never get it right. I'm so sorry. You know, I fuck up in every way or every day. I fuck up like pulling up to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Some shit like that. I'm really bad at retaining lyrics, but you get the gist. I hear it in my head. Well, anyway, I was like, let me go to Shake Shack because I'm getting off early. But I waited a long time. I was like, okay, be patient, be cool. Yeah, so it's really good. Like, it was worth the wait. I feel bad for their employees because they were so busy and people just looked hangry in line. And I'm like, you know, they did the thing. You know, they were cool, calm, professional, but you could tell shit was chaotic and people were like waiting for their food. But that's what happens when your food's really good. So, I just got a really, really good bite of like charred meat. Oh, my cats are fucking with the windows. Yeah. So this week was kind of rough, but I don't want to get into like the negative side. I just want to like talk about the good stuff and having good interactions with people. I saw this bumper sticker, bumper sticker once that made my day. When I was having just an okay day. I said, I hope something good happens to you today. And I was like, snap, bitch, you too. Thank you. You know, like, I was like, you know, let me find that. So I put it on my card. And spreading the positivity, and like, You know, I just want to make somebody's day the way that they made mine. And I'm sure that there's negative ass people out there. But I do see people sometimes like taking photos, or like somebody like gave me a thumbs up. Like, if you're gonna put shit on your car, at least make it positive. You know, I've been seeing people with a bunch of like political views and like their personal views, and like, that's cool, do you, but you're just, you know, you might piss off the wrong person. And like, I feel like maybe I'll piss off the wrong person someday, but like, at that point, you're just the asshole, because I'm just wishing you a good day, even if that's not, if I'm not part of that good day. For a while, I was on this binge of like, oh damn, my headphones turned off, so I don't know if y'all can hear me, but for a while, I was on this binge, like this spiritual binge of, I didn't know at the time, toxic positivity. I know toxic, narcissist, all that gets thrown around loosely, but the definition of like toxic positivity is just like, I don't know how to say like a lot. It's just doing anything overkill, right? Oh, if you're being positive, everything in your life will be fine. And I got that from a lot of self-help books, which can be very dangerous. And sometimes you just realize, like, I had a hardcore crash because I was trying so hard. I just realized that no matter what I do, I'm just always, like, people are always gonna encounter stuff. It's just how you handle it and how you respond. And sometimes I just don't be responding well at all, you know? Better than I used to do. And that's how I know I'm improving myself. Just from experiencing things and learning from them, and not doing the same fucked up shit that you did before, or saying the same fucked up shit you said before. You're like, oh, I've been in this situation before. I know what happens when I react this way, so let me try to react this way. It's tough. Or like, the Schumburger's like falling off. Sometimes I just be getting so triggered and like letting people trigger me, but I guess gotta remember like the good interactions that I had today, for instance, where, you know, it's just, I want to be around positive people and positive experiences, and I know that's not always going to be the case, but for example, I'm doing a seasonal job, right? There's pros and cons to everything, but I really enjoy it there. And it's like my happy space, you know? It's something that I believe in, that I've always been really passionate about. And I feel it. Now, my main job is not the worst job, but the shit that be happening there lately, it's getting to me, you know? I'm choked on my fry. Oh, I see. I got hot sauce. I didn't even. Maybe I'll use hot sauce for something, but I don't know. This is the thing. It's like it's just so good already. Oh yeah. So I just had 2 different instances happen specifically at my main job this week that made me think like. I don't know if I want to keep dealing with this, and it's not going to be the first encounter that I'm going to have. Like, I'm always going to be encountering different kinds of people. I work for a school. I'm not going to say what kind of school or And, you know, I encounter different students every couple months, semesters, courses, you know. And sometimes they just be hella disrespectful, and I gotta remember not to stoop to their level, but sometimes I wish I could just do and say what I would normally if they talk to me outside, like, you know, catch me outside, bitch. That's the part that irks me, when people treat you like shit because they know they can get away with it. The second that you react and that you respond, they're in the right. And they project all of their bullshit onto you. Like, you ever notice how if somebody calls you something, like, or just being like, oh, that person's this or that person's that, and it's just like, but aren't you that way? Like, aren't you talking about yourself? You just see yourself in me because of the shit that you're doing or I'm doing. I'm not gonna point the finger, but from my perspective, it's me responding to your bullshit. And I'm the only one that can do better because you're not going to. That's what becoming an adult is. Doing better than somebody else's bullshit. It's exhausting. I hear so many times, don't take things personal. And it's difficult not to take things personal when somebody's calling you out by name, verbatim. I just gotta do better. Turn the other cheek. That's what I did my whole life in high school. And even though I felt like a pussy ass bitch, eventually they just left me alone because I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't giving into it anymore. Because when I did respond, that's what gave them fuel. My parents scared the F out of me to never get in trouble in school. If I had parents who didn't give a fuck or encouraged me to fight, I would have fought. But they always taught me, don't ever put your hands on somebody even if they touch you. And I was scared of my parents. Like, I went to a Catholic school, so they were real strict. The dean, the nuns. And if you got in trouble, I don't know, it was... Like, what's the worst they could do? You'd have a bad school record, and they'd expel you, but would have been worth my self-respect. But it's funny because, like, one of the main people that bullied me, which I'll get into another story, she went to the same college I did, and the last time I ever seen her, when she was by herself and didn't have her little click, she saw me, we were crossing paths, and just, like, wouldn't even look at me. And that's not the first time that's happened to me either. It's funny, like, I saw this other girl that I used to work with briefly that gave me a hard time at a nail salon, and I was standing there looking at her while she was sitting waiting, and she was just looking ahead and, like, shaking her head and smiling like she wouldn't look at me. And I'm like, oh, now that you don't have your little click, you ain't saying shit, huh? I just try to ignore people. Be like, I'm better than that. And they're like, oh, I don't think I'm better than anybody. No, I'm better than that. I'm not stooping to your fucking levels of fucking fuckery and ratchetry. shout out to anybody who's going through it. I hope you have a better day. Don't let assholes get to you. Everything's easier said than done. Remember, if someone ever has a problem with you, it's something about them that they don't like. And you just gotta do some self-reflection and be like, what could have I done better? In any situation. Simple. I forgot where that's from, but if I figure it out, I'll credit that person. Crazy times. I think it's the first time we ever finished a meal together. Like, the girl was hungry. I got to see my cats. It was a chill day. Like, today was a good day. Peace out, y'all. Oh, let me take a sip for the road.